I got one. Oh, yeah, we all got one. Oh, she got one.
You ain't having your party? Let me get some more coat. I don't have my party all the time. I do.
Damn. But this nigga, see, I rely on him like he was my youth before you. This what, hey bro, you got your phone, bro? You got everything? Yeah, don't forget this, bro. Hey, here. My nigga B. Y'all know it's the Good Lion Sunday. It's the Good Lion Sunday. We over here with the Guru. Over here over the Guru house, man. Y'all see the old English D. Man, JB, man.
What up, though?
Yeah, I said, man, let's talk about a little Tank today, man. Little Tank Davis, man.
That's my dog.
We'll find some highlights, but I want you to stay on camera, man. We just talk some shit about nigga Tank. Oh, they got the Spaghetti University.
One time.
Mom Spaghetti, Eminem.
Gotta rep the D. Shout out to Eminem. One time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
my
sir.
boy Tank, man. Congratulations on the transition, becoming a Muslim. I want to say that to my boy Tank.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me see, man. Can't wait to see him back in the ring.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully we can see him and Devin in the ring.
Oh,
that's what everybody waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for. I want to see that. I think that's the true test for both of them. I think they probably the two best fighters in their division. Ain't nobody touching them. That's the fight we need to see.
Yeah.
That's for the real. People say Tank the face of boxing, so I'm gonna leave that. That's for the real. I don't know what I want to call it, but that's for the dog. That's the real pound for pound right there.
I think Devin might be the face of boxing right now, bro.
All right, if you feel that, I'm not gonna argue with you.
I'll tell you why.
Go ahead.
Just because he's dominating. He's dominating a lot of the boxing narrative, a lot of the talk. A lot of the excitement is coming from that Team Haney. Yeah. I mean, he's the more active fighter right now too. He's the more active fighter, and he's also more active, engaged with the fans. Bill Haney, a hell of a promoter.
Shout out to Bill. We got to see what happened last night between Bill and Bernard Hopkins, man. I'm gonna do a little instigating on that.
I seen it.
It looked like
Bernard tried to scare him, but it didn't work.
Bill don't seem like the scaring type, man.
Bill wasn't going.
Bill seemed like he a real OG, so I don't think Bill going for that.
So man, we talked about this Tank for a while, man. What, what's your favorite attributes about Tank Davis, man? Abdul Wahid.
Abdul Wahid is hard. It's his heart.
It's hard.
To be his size and get in there with damn near everybody longer, taller than him, and the way he get people out of there, man, is beautiful. It's just his heart. You gotta have heart to be able to hit people how he hit people. He went through something.
He did.
I mean? So it's his story a little different. That's my man, man. I can't wait to see him in there, man.
Yeah, and years ago we was talking about this, and I was just telling you that I thought I like Devin better, and I think Devin gotta have a better future only because Tank don't move like that. When we was talking about how they move,
right.
So I think the Muslim transition was a good look for him.
It was a great look,
so he can be kind of protected behind somebody. You know what I'm saying? Have somebody behind him or whatever. But so he can get right, man. Tank been in the news so much since he started, boxing, just from domestic things to probation violations and all that. I'm just ready for that to be over. Like if he moved like a Devin Haney, which Devin got into his little thing with the law.
Yeah, what I'm saying? Devin got into his little situation with the handgun allegedly. You had to hit your handgun, but I think Tank showed a lot of growth, man. I think all that stuff is behind him for real, man. If you look at the stuff where I saw something a little while ago when they actually went to the house and showed his domestic dispute, and it seemed like he was the one that was trying to diffuse everything and get away from everything. So
yeah, that video resurfaced after years. I didn't like the fact they put that out again after years because it was like some new news, but it was kind of like fake news to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. At the end of the day, we just want to see the boxers box, man. We want them to have good lives outside of the ring because they entertain us, man. And be successful and you know, keep the drama out of their life and everything. But we, you know, we want to see the entertainment part, man. You know, that's basically what we're here for. We're gonna talk about the good, the outside stuff, but we want to see the entertainment. We want to see that boxing, man. We want to talk about the good stuff.
Yeah. So earlier you was telling me you was comparing some boxers to Tank. What boxers you see?
When Tank's a boxer that can actually like lift off of his feet, jump up and throw a punch. And other boxers I seen in the past, not saying these are the only boxers, but from what I seen was Prince Nassim Hamed and Sweet Pea. They're pretty good at jumping up off of their feet to hit their opponent and get back on balance. So I see that attribute in Tank. That's a very good quality to have for somebody his size.
Yeah, we came up with the nickname for him the other day, right?
Super Mario Brothers. The way he jump up and Super Mario.
Super
man.
Mario,
Super
Tank
Mario.
Super Mario.
All day.
And you know, what would you say would be the best fight that you've seen from Tank?
The last fight. Well, no, it wasn't the last fight. The Barrios fight, because it was a bit of controversy. He went up a couple weight classes. I feel 140 is still a little heavy for Tank, but it's pretty good. He seemed to handle it very well. But it's the Barrios fight. It's the most controversial. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
And it ended the way I wanted to see it end.
That was a tough
Hell of a fight. Hell of a fight.
That was a tough fight. Cause I think the Ryan fight wasn't really much.
Ryan was a good fight, but I think Ryan knew coming in that he was gonna get that one hit from Tank that was gonna send him down. I think his mind was just ready, preparing for that.
Man, the difference between me and this guy, we always like the total different opposite athletes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We like the opposite athletes. Yeah. So like if it's LeBron, he like KD. Or it was Kobe at first though.
Yeah.
It was Kobe at first. So it was LeBron, Kobe.
When my boy got out of that prime, I knew I seen KD coming, man.
But if you could see both of us when we playing sports or basketball, you could see why we like who we like. That's how we play.
That's how we play.
So I'm a Russell Westbrook fan, you know what I'm saying? And you know, people they bash Russell. They bash him like crazy. You know what I'm saying? But we just always like that. So he's more of a Tank fan. But surprisingly, I feel like I would be more of the Tank fan. He would be more of the Devin fan because of how he like footwork. He like technical. Like JB, the guru. He very technical. You know what I'm saying? So he like technical people, technical boxers. Footwork when it comes to athletes. So it shocked me that we on the opposite end of this spectrum. You know what I'm saying? You know, so but yeah, man, Tank is he your favorite boxer, JB?
Right, yeah, Tank been my favorite boxer for the last few years. It was before that I had to say Deontay Wilder just because he brought so many faces to the sport. I was loving it, man. So I say
tell him about the call I gave you.
About the Deontay Wilder fight?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I think it was back in 2016, man. 2015.
Spilka, that was Arthur
Spilka fight. He called me, him and our girl D, shout out to D. He called me and asked me about the heavyweight, man. Who was this heavyweight, bro? Who was Wilder, man? Wilder, he somebody with something that slapped him, bro. I said, yeah, Wilder mean, bro. Check him out. Go back and watch his old fights, man. So he went back, man, I think the same day. He called me the same day, like, hey, bro, Wilder got a new fan out here, bro. I'm back to boxing.
Yes, sir.
And that was around the same time Keith Thurman and Sean Porter had they bout. And I was putting them hip to that. And him just like myself became Sean Porter fans because of his heart.
I was always a boxing fan, but, they got to give you something to be excited about. You feel me?
Right.
You got to get something to be excited about. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be a boxing fan if ain't no boxing bouts happening. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy how 23 went down. 23 was probably one of the best years since I've been back to watching boxing heavy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of 23 was the year of reckoning.
Yes, it was definitely the year of reckoning.
It was a nasty year. It was a nasty, one of the biggest disappointments of the year. Our boy, man,
Errol Spence. I'm a big Errol Spence fan, but I'm also a Terrence Crawford fan.
But our other man lost 2 in the same year. See, he was going with Terrence at first. And I just could not believe I tried to
skills.
argue him
Skills.
down off that shit too. Like, bruh, how you gonna go against our boy? Like, he like the skills. He like the skills.
Terrence, Terrence Bud's one of them. You got to talk about Terrence like you talk about Sugar Ray, Sweet Pea, Floyd. You got to talk about Terrence like you talk about them. And I see people will say you can't talk about Terrence because the caliber or the level of fighters that he's fought, but he fought mostly champions towards the end of his 140. He had all the belts. He was undisputed, so you can't say, you know what I mean? Terrence one of them dudes, man. And I still think Terrence don't get his just due. Terrence one of the best technical fighters of all time. You'll never get his
man,
just
I
due.
just see this training for the fight, the new Earl Spence at 147. Terrence versus Earl Spence at 147, the rematch. I seen his training for it and how he switched from, southpaw to right-handed.
You can't tell.
You know what I'm saying? What is it? Orthodox.
He goes from orthodox to southpaw. He's a natural.
Orthodox.
I believe
to
he's
southpaw.
a natural orthodox puncher, and he switches to southpaw. And the way he does it is so effortless. Like you said, I seen the same clip, and the way that he transitioned, I barely seen it until
I didn't see it. I had to watch the video over a couple times and see how he did that, and I said, "Wow,
So
that's tough to deal
that?
with. That's tough. Man. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough, Terrence. I got to give you your respect. I got to backtrack. I thought Earl was gonna put hands on you, but that wasn't even the biggest disappointment for me. That was 1A, and then what was the 1B for us as fans? You know who our other man?
I'm absent-minded right now. Shoot it to
who
me.
our other man?
Deontay, what we just seen? You talking about the
Deontay, dang.
Deontay, man.
All my dogs.
I just said it right. Deontay,
no,
man.
that ain't even the one.
That ain't the one?
Boo Boo, man.
Oh, man. See, I'm a big Boo Boo Andre fan, too. I feel Boo Boo got froze out for a lot of his career, man. He didn't get a lot of fights that he should have got. Inactivity. I think all that played a part in my boy career, man, because that's not Boo Boo that we seen against Benevidez, man. He would have gave a much better performance if he was at the Boo Boo that I've seen.
Man. It looked like the pandemic froze him out.
The pandemic froze out a lot of guys. A lot of guys didn't make it back right from
You
the
know how
pandemic,
you
man.
hooping, you could be at a pickup run. This is a regular hooper. And you don't get the ball. When you finally get the ball, it's hard to really, you know what I'm saying, get into the flow of the game like that because you ain't got the ball. Sometimes you just need to touch the ball.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Pass me the ball, coach.
I'm the same
And
way.
they wasn't passing Boo Boo the rock. Canelo called him a horrible fighter. You know what I'm saying?
I can't get it.
Horrible fighter.
Man, and shout out to Canelo, because I love Canelo, man. Despite all the accusations, despite all the cheating, I love Canelo as a fighter. But he was wrong about that, man. We called him Boo Boo. He was wrong about that. We called him Boo Boo that was froze out, man.
Canelo froze him out. He was supposed to fight Canelo.
He was, and Boo Boo called out everybody. Both
And
Charlo,
shout outs to
called out everybody.
Benevidez. Actually, was the Caleb Plant fight in 2023 beat?
Bro, I believe it was. If it wasn't, it was at the end of 22.
Why wasn't he in running for Fighter of the Year? If so,
David Benevidez?
Yeah.
He should be in the running for Fighter of the Year.
Yeah.
He should be.
Yeah.
Beating Caleb Plant and
Yeah.
Demetrius ain't right,
Yeah.
bro. That's what I'm gonna say. He should be.
Yeah, yes.
He should be. And another thing we want to talk about, we want to bring our pound for pound list, man. But not right now, but that's something I really want to. I want to bring the fans in. I want to bring the people in to talk about that, man.
Yeah.
Let's bring the supporters
Go live.
in. Bring the supporters in. Let's talk about that, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's something that needs to be talked about. We don't talk about that enough.
All right, so since we gonna end it off on the Tank, man, who do you want to see Tank fight next?
Devin Haney.
All right. If he can't get the Devin Haney fight next.
Shakur Stevens is also my boy. Shout out to Shakur. That's another one of my boys I watched since the Olympics, man. Shakur Stevens, like
impossible fights. Them look like impossible fights, though.
Meaning what? Like tonight?
Yeah. They don't look like they're happy.
Why do you feel that? I feel they both two fights
they stuck in the mud. It's like there's no traction happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They stuck in the mud.
Yeah, they stuck in the mud.
They're stuck in the mud, so.
But we don't know. Hopefully it's something brewing behind the scenes that we don't know about. Because I always say that, like, we talk about what we think, but we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Hopefully that fight
We don't know. But Ryan Garcia pulled out of the dead fight yesterday.
I heard something about Ryan and Roby.
Yeah.
So we got to look into that.
No, this is happening.
That's official. Ryan and Rolly.
It's about to be official.
It's about to be
They're
official.
about to make the announcement.
Who you see winning that?
Man, I see it being a good fight, but I just don't like Ryan. I probably see Ryan winning that fight though, by knockout.
Ryan by knockout?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say Ryan by knockout. He gonna catch him with something clean. Cause Rolly be open, man. He just be swinging wild and all that. He gonna catch him with something clean.
Okay, I can't argue that. Ryan by knockout. I'm gonna say, I don't know, man. I'm thinking that might go 12, man. And if you go to the scorecard, I see Ryan. But don't sleep on Rolly, man. Rolly got a little hit on him, man. Rolly.
Yeah, I'm gonna post the sparring like I said, but because Rolly got the best of
Rolly
him.
believes that he has the advantage
of
of
sparring.
Yeah.
Because he roughhoused him. Rolly gonna come in there and just swing crazy.
But that was a much smaller Ryan Garcia. This is a much bigger Ryan Garcia. I like to see that happen now.
That's what I was saying.
Which probably could. Who knows? But I
he
like
definitely
Ryan.
got
Ryan
that
got
superior skill.
Yeah.
Rolly don't really have no skill.
No, I don't see Rolly. No.
But yeah, I said I had to tap in with the guru, man. JB.
Man.
Yeah, we parked in the parking lot and went and had brunch. It's the lady's birthday celebration, so we're gonna get back to celebrating her birthday. She's in the building. Turn the camera around to her. She chilling. Yep, and we out, man.
Peace.